Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the latest GV update that happened recently for the New Year's update. Now, this update includes a lot of stuff, as in cars and new stuff in the game. Now I'm going to be showing you all the cars that are in this update in the dealership. By the way, the car behind me is not a car that was in the update. This is just a car that I have at the moment in time. Anyway, let me show y'all all the cars that are in this update. Alright, now that we're in the dealership, I'm going to show y'all all the cars. So the first car that is on this list is the 1992 Bronson B1500. Now this is a GMC Transit van that has a total of 4 trims. And the trims that it has is the base trim, the camper trim, the passenger trim, and the base optional trim. And the normal version of this car will cost you 3,500 in-game credits. Now the second vehicle on this list is in the fictional Ferrari brand called Chiara or Chiera or Shira, whatever you want to call it. But in here, there's actually 2 cars I'm going to show. But the first one I'm going to be showing is this one right here, which is the 2024 Chiera or Sierra 06 or 006. And this is, if you didn't know, a fictional Ferrari. And they have a couple of trims of it. They have the base, the Sportiva with a silver stripe, the Sportiva with a ruby stripe, the Umbra, and you got the one with the yellow stripe, and then it goes back to base. And the base model of this car is going to give you a total of 338,225 credits. Now, that is a lot of credits for a car, in my opinion, but it's not my money. Y'all can do whatever y'all want with this car, but in my opinion, I wouldn't really spend it. Now, the second car on this list is the 2024 Chiara Vincenzo, which is another fictional Ferrari. And this car has a couple of trims as well. They got the base, the Sportiva EU Silver, the Sportiva Obsidian, the Sportiva EU Sapphire, the Sportiva EU Ruby, the base EU, the Umbra, the Sportiva Gold, the Sportiva EU Gold, Sportiva Jade, Umbra EU, Sportiva Silver, Sportiva Sapphire, Sportiva EU Obsidian, Sportiva EU Jade, Sportiva Ruby, and back to the base. And the base model of this car will cost you $243,358. Or if that's a 6, I can't really tell because it's kind of hard for me to see on this small screen. But anyway, this car is over 300k, so if you only have like 350k or only 400k credits in the game, then I suggest not to buy this because that is kind of a waste of money. But if you have a lot of money like me, because right now I currently have 614,783 credits, then you can definitely spend this. But I'm not spending my money on this car because I'm trying to grind up myself. I'm trying to grind up to 1 million right now. But that's not the point. If you want to buy this, you can, but I suggest not to. But I would suggest you to buy it if you like Ferraris and if you want a Ferrari that is a fictional. Anyway, now the next car on this list is actually a Celestial or Tesla. And the next car on this list is the 2022 Celestial Type 5 Reactive Series. And the first car we have is the Surge Reactive, which has a wing on it. And if you want to know what the top speed is 246 miles per hour and over 1,200 horsepower. So in my opinion, you're getting a bang for your buck, if you know what I mean. And it's also really good on the miles per gallon because it has 405 miles per gallon right now. And they have this version, and they also have another version, which is the Surge Reactive Active Aero, which is, I guess, the same car, except it has an active aero wing instead of just that big wing. And as you can see here, it has the same specs as the other car because it's pretty much the exact same car besides a different wing. And the base model of this car will cost you 213,640 credits. Now, in my opinion, this is actually worth the money because you're getting something that's fast, reliable, and is good on gas mileage in the game. So I would definitely recommend getting this car if you have a lot of credits like me. Now, the next car on this list is not really in this update, but I forgot to talk about it. But it just recently came, and that is the 2022 and 2013 versions. Oh, and also the 2018 versions of the Tesla Model S. If you didn't know, all three of these versions of the Model S got revamped because of copyright reasons. So the Model S is officially fictional now. And do I know if there will ever be a V8 version of the car? Probably not, but we'll have to wait. And also, another thing with this update is that Heen is now called Dog. So, all the cars are now called Dog in here. Now, here's something very weird about this new update, and that's, as you can see right here, the fictional Heen Corvette is no longer in the game. Now, it is actually in the game, it's just not known here as a dog. If you search up Durant and if you put H1000, that's where you can see it right here. And it shows the 2019 Durant Manta H1000. Now, I don't know why they moved it away from dog. Probably because it has the H in it, and the H means Heen 1000. So that's probably why they moved it. But to be completely honest, I don't know. Anyway, so that's all the cars from the update. Now I'm going to show y'all some of the features. Alright, now that I'm out of the dealership, now I'm going to show you the next feature of this update, which is up here. Now, you did see this in the dealership, but you couldn't really see it too much, and that is the 2025 sign that's on top of the most sales on the cars list. This is here because of the New Year's update, and it also has a confetti party hat on top that says Happy New Year on it. And I think this is a really cool feature for the update. And also another feature of the update is that a good bit of the new cars are here. Here's one of the new Ferraris. Oh, I forgot to talk about this, but we also have a new fictional Lexus. I don't remember what kind of Lexus it is, but it also came in the New Year's update. And we also have a new fictional Lotus. I forgot to talk about those. They have like a couple of trims of this, and then they got two versions of the Lexus. One that's like a normal trim, and then one that's like a premium trim with like a high spoiler and stuff like that. Anyway, so that's all for the features of the dealership. Now I'm going to tell you about all the features that were actually there for the New Year's update. Alright, so the new features with this update is that when the update initially dropped, it had a ball drop to it where once the countdown was there for the new year, they would have the ball drop in game. But I think they since got removed. Like, I think they removed it mainly because, well, it's already past New Year's as we're now in 2025. So, yeah, so that's no longer in the game. But if you want to see a video on it, I will put the video that someone made of it in the link in the description showing you that. So, yeah. Now I will show you all the next feature of the update. Now the next feature of the update is something that goes on in the options button. So if you go to all options or any of the options, you'll find out right here we have some new options. We have the de-acceleration intensity. You have keep engine on after exit. And you also have keep lights on after exit. This was something that a lot of fans of Greenville and a lot of players wanted for Greenville because they wanted it to have it to where you can start up your car and you be able to exit out of it just like in real life. Now, I will give you an example of it now with my car, which is the 2002 Chevron Amigo, which if you didn't know, this car is currently off sale, mainly because it's a GM car and not a fictional. So yeah, I'll go and show you that right now. So as soon as you get into the car, when you have that stuff on, you first start up your car with either the button right here, or since I have a Bluetooth keyboard connected to my phone, I'll just press F. And as you can see here, my car is on. And if I also turn on my headlights, once I exit the car, the headlights are still on and the engine is still on. As you can see the smoke coming from the muffler, and you can see the headlights and taillights are still on the car. I think this is a very, very unique and realistic feature to Greenville, and hopefully we might see this in Southwest Florida as well. And also, I forgot to say, I will be making a leaks video on Southwest Florida because a new update is coming out for that. But not at the moment because we're focusing on Greenville at this current time. But yeah, now I will show y'all some of the features that happened during the Christmas update that happened before the New Year's update. Alright guys, so the next feature of this update, this was from the Christmas update, and it's still here as you can see, and that is we have snow all around the city of Greenville, and we have Christmas snowflakes and stuff like that all around the dealership, and you also have a feature where you can turn on snow so you can have it snowing, or you can either have it as a blizzard. If you are in a private server and you go into, there's a certain command you have to type in :weather, and then it will give you the settings for weather, and then you can change it to snow or snowstorm. Which, in my opinion, that is a very cool feature. And you can also do some cool, like, winter roleplays and stuff like that while it's still here. before the spring update comes around, which will most likely not be until March or April. And also, a upcoming update is as well coming to Greenville, as we'll see some new cars coming in. Now, I will make a whole new video on that once the update is here. But for right now, I'm just telling y'all about the new update that was here not too long ago. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. You don't obviously have to, but you can if you want. And yeah, this is NGVP42 signing off.